So now we're going to go into the retail readiness round where I'm going to ask you three questions specific to retail and just looking for you to answer the best you can. Number one, what is the one thing you wish you knew before you launched in retail that you feel would have impacted your business in a positive way those very first days of being on the retail shelf?
I would say the amount of marketing dollars that you need to support the brand awareness element. A lot of people who enter retail feel as though like, "Ooh, I'm into retail, I've made it. They're gonna do all the work for me, blah blah blah." But actually, the work really starts like once you're on the shelf. Like the clock is ticking to get people in to shop, and you really bear the omen of like getting people there. So I would say marketing dollars for sure.
Number two, what would you say are the benefits of being in retail stores that's different from selling direct to consumer?
Yeah, the in-person connection that you can form with someone, the real-time feedback, the opportunity to like have a human connection is unparalleled in retail compared to DTC. And if you have the opportunity to explore retail, really look forward to having that advantage on your side.
Last question. What would you say are the biggest expenses other founders should be aware of when entering retail?
I would say, like, aside from like marketing dollars that need to be spent on like growing brand awareness and driving trial and purchase, the second thing that I would say is like financing purchase orders because like some retailers are not as forthcoming with forecasting as others. And some give you no inclination at all of like what their plans for you are until like things perhaps are going wrong and you need to like course correct. So being prepared financially to finance these purchase orders. It may be 50 units one day and then 50,000 the next, right? And having a plan in place to be able to like fund the inventory you need to stay in retail is really important.
No, that's a good point too, because, I think to be clear, you're not getting paid the day that you get the purchase order in order to support those
Yes.
units to
Oh my
deliver.
God. Yes. You're not getting paid the day one unless you found some way to mass negotiate, right? Most terms are net 30 to net 90. So
Yep.
just know
Yeah.
that. Like you got to put up the bucks at first and then, yeah, pray for the best. Oh, and chargebacks. Oh my God. Yeah, the third thing, aside from marketing and funding your purchase orders, I just want to say quickly chargebacks. Chargebacks, chargebacks, chargebacks. We have been fortunate to not have had a chargeback. And let me knock on some wood. Let me knock on some wood somewhere because let me just say we've been fortunate. But chargebacks are expensive. They're expensive. And if you don't know what a chargeback is a deduction from the money owed to you from a retailer from a mistake that was made or a return. A mistake in shipping the product to them, a damaged item, you didn't ship enough, you didn't follow the routing guide, all kind of mistakes, or like someone returned your item for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. Like someone perhaps could have just changed their mind. There could have been no product defect, there could be nothing wrong, but someone just was like, I don't want it anymore. And you're likely going to get charged back for that. So, chargebacks, being aware of that. That's the third one.
Thank you for all of that. I mean, those are really great answers I think people can take away as they're kind of building out what their kind of retail, goal and landscape looks like. So thank you again. Thank you so much.
Of course. Happy to have helped.